Okay, and I'm gonna do another wrestling video. This is what I do always. WWHG is coming to town, and it's, you hear on the television, you probably don't give a shit. Yeah, I wanna, you know what, Big Show is, if the rumors are possible, which is probably not, it's probably, like, did The Rock come to WrestleMania 23 to watch Vince McMahon get his head shaved off? No, not shaved off, his hair shaved off. Let me rephrase that. I did. No, he did not. He did not appear. Thousands of wrestling fans, millions of wrestling fans, because it's all across the world, globe, wanted to see The Rock come to WrestleMania 23 in Detroit. What happened? He did not come. But 24, I want to see, how about a battle rap? Or how about, John Cena, he needs about 5 months of, so maybe he can do this during, like, I don't know, WrestleMania 25 would be good. Or, and he could battle rap Ron Killings. WrestleMania, and here's another thing. WrestleMania 25, people are saying it's gonna be in Houston. Or, I reckon, I want it to be in Philadelphia, in a way, because 15 happened in Philadelphia, at State. But that's just my opinion. In the Lincoln Financial Field, THC, you know where that is? You've probably been in Beaver Stadium. That's probably about 5 hours from here. And I think what I think of WrestleMania 25 is it could either be in Houston, Philadelphia, or Toronto, or it could be in I'd say in another stadium, like the Reliance. I guess by then the stadium, they might have to do it in the Reliance Stadium that holds about, how many? It can hold up to 70. It can hold up to more fans than WrestleMania 3, and it is big. If you go type it in Google. Go type in Google, because it's probably bigger than Ford Field. It can hold more people. First of all, WrestleMania 25 should be, like, another possibility is in California. Like LA Coliseum. The Reliance Stadium can hold 70,000 people. And that's not on the floor. The floor would be about close to 100,000. That is a lot. That's more than, the Ford Field can only hold about 68,000. That's not including the ground level. The ground level is where you see where ringside is. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I should see. Yeah, and I can't wait to see WrestleMania 24. WrestleMania 24, I hope it's awesome. Because WrestleMania 23, WrestleMania of last year was, the reason why it was so popped up to be hot is because the Battle of the Billionaires feud, which had nothing to do, but that was funny. That was ha 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 funny. Funny as in ha ha. But, okay, but what WrestleMania needs is, they need legitimate, like what PS Power says, good storylines heading into WrestleMania, and the outcome heading out and going into Backlash, Judgment Day, or Armageddon, or Vengeance, or One Night Stand. We don't call it ECW One Night Stand anymore. We call it WWE One Night Stand. But WrestleMania 25 would be it could be in the Rose Bowl Stadium. It could be in the Rose Bowl Stadium. It actually could be there. And that can hold 92,000 plus about 10,000, 11,000. That's a lot. Or it could be in the Estadio Azteca that can hold about 100,000 people. And that's in Mexico, obviously. But I watch it on my flat screen TV if I have one. Because I'll be like 17 at the time. I'm only 16. But yeah, WrestleMania needs characters, good storylines, and good gimmicks heading in. And then, like Shawn Michaels got his gimmicks he does all the time. But Hornswoggle this is the next thing. Instead of the Battle of the Billionaires, they're getting Hornswoggle out. And didn't wrestling fans care for Hulk Hogan in 1987, and they were like cheering on for him? Woo! And they started bashing him in the early to late 90s because he wasn't going into WCW and not being himself, being some bicycle motor gang that had nothing to do with Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan is supposed to be they're doing all this WA or this abbreviation stuff that makes no sense. Now, admit, I think Hulk Hogan's gimmicks are good. Shawn Michaels is a great athlete. He's probably on face Mr. Kennedy. Randy Orton's on face probably. Randy Orton could probably face Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania. Jeff Hardy versus Mr. Kennedy. And Triple H versus I'd say, geez, that is a real tough question. I'd say, William Regal? I don't know. The main event could be Mr. Kennedy versus Jeff Hardy. Or something, I don't know. And I heard Chris Harris came to WWE. Good for you, Chris Harris. And Chris Harris was in TNA. He's like the Hulk Hogan of TNA. He is like a TNA legend. Who was like Hulk Hogan. He's like the Hulk Hogan of that industry. That organization. Obviously it's not WWE because they have it in the Impact Zone all the time. That's why it sucks. There's no, it can't go anywhere. It has no money. It just stays there wherever the wind blows. It just goes wherever the wind blows them. Not the WWE. The WWE is very controlled. And when it says it wants to have this, it does. And it stays there. And it sticks to its word. TNA's matches don't stick to its word, but TNA, I'm not sure about this whole little thing with, like, and WWE is probably gonna be a lot better now. It already outperformed TNA in the ratings. PS Power. You know how bad WWE. You know deep down inside that WWE is the WWE rocks and not sucks. You know what kicks ass, kicks TNA out of the picture. And this has been another me ranting about WWE and TNA and WrestleMania where to. Raymond 14 all night. Thanks.